Are your clients texting you at 10 p.m.? Are you saying yes to quick favors that somehow turn into full projects? Well, today we're talking about boundaries without guilt, how to protect your time, your energy, and profits without losing clients in the process. Let's get into it. Hey there, it's Jameela Adams, and thank you for tuning into the Jameela Adams Experience, the podcast for women over 40 who are ready to rediscover their strength, their purpose, and their voice in business. I'm your host, like I said, Jameela Adams, entrepreneur, website design, marketing consultant, and best-selling author, which I don't talk about that much. Anyway, the whole point of this today's episode is to talk about how no boundaries equals more stress. So we have to set boundaries without guilt. So when running a business without boundaries, it's like leaving the front door wide open and being shocked when you find people raiding your refrigerator and putting their feet all over your couch. Charlie Murphy episode. Anyway, Dave Chappelle. Anyway, so the whole point is, as women entrepreneurs, we've been conditioned to over deliver because we think it's good service. I mean, we all do. I mean, I had to learn to curtail it. So here we are. But here's the truth. It's not good service. It's self-sabotage. And the numbers prove it. 34.4% of entrepreneurs report burnout. And that's from the founders reports. I'll leave the resources in the show notes below. So without boundaries, you're not building a business. You're building a stress factory. Here's the solution. Protect your peace, protect your profit. We're going to set some boundaries, and definitely without guilt. So number one, you have to define your non-negotiables. If you don't want to do weekend calls, don't do it. If you don't want to do any last-minute urgent projects, don't do it. Decide it and stick with it. And there you go. So another thing you have to remember is put it in writing. Contracts and onboarding materials should spell out your hours, deliverables, and revision limits if you do that. It's not, let's just think of it this way. If it's not on paper, it doesn't exist. And if you didn't agree on it, it didn't exist. So here we are. So just remember, writing your contracts, make it so that way you feel comfortable setting the boundaries you need. So another thing you do have to remember, of course, is say no like a pro. Put your hand up and say, nope, I'm not doing that. So you have to use this line. It's out of the scope of our agreement, but I will send you a proposal. It's short, it's clear, and professional because scope creep is real. I've had that happen to me. And it's not a good feeling after the fact because you've done all this work, but you didn't charge what you were, what you're doing. And see, here's the other thing you have to remember. You have to price with confidence. And this kind of broke my heart when I saw the statistics. Women freelancers charge 48% less than men on the average. And that's according to ZenBusiness. It's unsustainable and it's inexcusable for one. So the main goal is to be confident in your pricing. And that's a boundary. You have to show I'm worth the price. I know my worth. So another thing too is detach guilt from professionalism. Clients don't need 24/7 access to you. They need results. Boundaries make you reliable, not rude. And if you see a client texting you at 10 p.m. or trying to email you, just have to say, you know what, unless it's a major emergency, don't call me or text me. And the other thing you have to always put in your deliverables, in your contracts or onboarding, that you will charge an extra surcharge if it's an emergency. So you're that way you put in your client's court. Is this worth the extra however many percentage over the actual base cost? So in closing, boundaries aren't barriers, they're business tools. They're there to protect your time, your profits, and your peace of mind, because Lord knows we need peace of mind. So this week, set one guilt-free boundary in your business, whether it's your office hours, your pricings, or saying no to scope creep. Please say no to scope creep. Do it for yourself and for your clients. So remember, you're not just running a business, you're building an empire. And empires are built on strong foundations, like good boundaries. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your day for listening and viewing the podcast. So Here, if this episode hit home, drop a comment below. That way, I know that you're paying attention. But let's be serious. Okay, what's one boundary you plan on setting this week? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another entrepreneur who needs it. So until next week, I want you to be inspired, be inspiring, be encouraged, be encouraging. But most of all, I want you to be you, and I'll check you out next week. Take care.